So, I am Patricia Lynch and I am Janet's sister. I was one of the 2 bridesmaids from the wedding of Janet and Jeff, which took place on the 11th of March 1989 at the Wellington Cathedral at the Sacred Heart in Thorndon. Now, the strength of the cathedral has not lasted and it is currently closed for reinforcement work. While Janet and Jeff's marriage, well, that remains rock solid. It is lovely to be here tonight celebrating this wonderful occasion of Janet and Jeff's 30th wedding anniversary with family and friends at the same venue where the wedding reception was celebrated 30 years ago. Janet is to Jeff as bread is to butter. Jeff is to Janet as salt is to pepper. In their early days, I used to call them a pair of peach-faced lovebirds, as I'm not sure that I've ever known such a perfect match. Janet and Jeff both have immigrant fathers, Keith and Michael, who sailed the seas from across the other side of the world in the 1940s and 1950s respectively. Their mums, Linda and Betty, were both born in Wellington. They both had 9 siblings each, and while unknown to each other, they both lived in Kelvin Parade. Janet and Jeff share the same initials, J-A-L. Not Japan Airlines, though for all the travel they do, they perhaps might consider an airline. Jeffrey Andrew Lowe, Janet Ann Lynch. They were destined to be together. There were even indications of this long before they met. Let me take you back to 1971, when Janet and I were young girls. One Friday after school, we set off to buy an addition to the family. Janet and I purchased a very handsome blue and white budgie from California Seeds on Lambton Quay. The owner of the store, Mr. Keith Lowe, lovingly packed the handsome blue and white budgie into a little cardboard box with holes punched in it for air, so that Janet and I could transport home our new pet on the big red Wellington City Council bus. It was so exciting. The little blue budgie chirped happily in our kitchen dining room for many years, and perhaps heralded the coming of Jeff. Jeff and Janet have both lived in other cities in New Zealand and overseas. They were engaged in London and bought their engagement ring in Singapore. For all their travelling, and there's still a lot of that goes on, Janet and Jeff are quintessential Wellingtonians. They are both born in Wellington, grew up in Wellington, and were married in Wellington. Their 4 children were all born in Wellington. Janet and Jeff have 1 adorable daughter and 3 adorable sons. The recent very happy and joyful occasion of the wedding of their daughter Belinda to Michael Sage last December brought back a lot of loving memories of Janet and Jeff's own gorgeous wedding some 30 years earlier. The wedding scripture on 11th of March 1989, which was read by my cousin Virginia Hunt here, down from Auckland. Love is patient, love is kind. Love is not envious or boastful or arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice in wrongdoing, but rejoices in the truth. It bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things. This is sincerely so very true of Janet and Jeff. Janet and Jeff, and Tim alluded to this as well, are a team. They are really inclusive players. We have all benefited from the strength of their marriage. When Janet married Jeff, we gained an invaluable family member. and all of his lovely family too. Family and friends are so important to Janet and Jeff, and we are so very blessed to have such a kind, caring and very, very generous couple who celebrate their 30th wedding anniversary here at the same venue as 30 years ago. God bless Janet and Jeff and all their family and friends, and may they enjoy many more years of happy celebrations. Please raise your glasses and celebrate all the goodness and happiness the marriage of Janet and Jeff has brought to us all.
Shout out. Cool.